to minced beef. The stuff that looks like worms, not the stuff that goes in pastry and you make your Christmas pies out of. That's mince. So first of all, get the mince out, put it into your pan, take the paper out, please, we don't want that. Turn your gas on, you see no fat, no nothing. Just turn the gas on reasonably low, because we want to start this going gently. It will make its own fat, and the idea of this is to brown it so you keep the flavour inside the meat rather than just boil it and let the flavour go out into the water. Okay? So, slowly. Just a gentle gas. Even if you're tempted to turn it up, don't. Just do it, give it chance. You hear it starting? Hear it starting to sizzle. Don't know if you can see it, but there's a little bit of steam just starting to come off it now. Move it around the pan. Just see it starting to brown a bit. And I'm going to work it, keep working it around, because I don't want great big chunks. I want nice even little pieces. So I'm keeping working it. Give it all chance to get to the bottom of the pan, onto the heat. You see the little bit of fat coming out of the meat? Yeah, that's why we don't put any extra in. See it all turning brown, keep going, at least then you know it's cooked, because you can see the change in colour. You can also see the fat coming out of the meat. In the series of minced beef, there's going to be about 3 different ways I'm going to show you. This is the basic, straightforward, first one that you learn first. I'll call it A, if you like. B and C will follow, and also they'll follow in a very similar way. So get this stage done first, learn how to do the basic, right? All brown, all even. Yep. I'm going to put a little bit of water in it. It doesn't really matter whether it's hot or cold at this stage. Just put it in, just enough to cover it, And at this stage you can put your gas back up to full, okay? Because you want to boil it. So you brown the meat first to seal it, seal all the flavour in. Now you've got the water in because you're going to make sauce. You've got to make a bit of gravy with it. And you make the gravy in the pan with the meat. Up to the boil and then turn it down to simmer. Nice and gentle. That's going to take how long? They're not big bits of meat, they're only little diddy pieces, so it's not going to take that long, is it? Round about what, 6 to 10 minutes? If that. Okay? 10 minutes maximum, and then you can say it's done. Nothing more. So we just leave that to go now, just for about 10 minutes. Alright, so you've had about 10 minutes now. You can see it's cooked. It looks like it's cooked. Hang on a minute. Hey, it tastes like it's cooked and all. We're off. So what we've got to do now is we've got to thicken it. And the easiest way on the first one is use gravy granules. Right? Doesn't matter what brand, use gravy granules. So what we're going to do, just get a teaspoon or a spoon, shake some into it, maybe one, maybe two, give it a stir around and see. Hey presto, look at that, minced beef. What more could you ask for? Look. Real minced beef. And now you can do that as well, can't you? Okay, how to cook minced beef the second way. Right, I said the first, now the second. Same minced beef, same packet. Open it up, put the beef in and turn the gas on low. Break it up, let it get started. Same as we did on the first one. I'm going to put it on the website. Do this one first, do this one second, do this one third. Right? So you learn in stages. This is not cheating, this is a fresh batch. Okay? And you hear it starting, and you just see a few little wisps of steam coming off it. You can, can't you? I know you can because I can. Move it about, break it up. Keep it moving so it doesn't burn, doesn't catch on the side of the pan, doesn't come out in great big chunks. Notice that with cooking. You're dealing with food, you're dealing with something you want to eat. You look after it, you nurture it, you care for it. You don't just throw it in the pan and have done with it. That's not cooking. This is cooking. Being careful, being gentle. Taking something you're going to eat. And you want it to look nice. Still only on a small gas, yep. Now for this one, if you just have a look inside the pan there, you'll see there's quite a bit of liquid. So it's called own juices. So for this way of doing minced beef, we're going to let it cook in its own juices. Probably by itself it'll just take sort of 5 minutes-ish, not much more. They're only little pieces, they're only little pieces, they're not going to take much longer cooking, okay? So while we're doing that, I'll talk to you about the sauce that we're going to use. Homemade. That's why there's no label on it. But if you go into the shop, you get a home pride cooking sauce, a ragu cooking sauce, pasta cooking sauce. Any one of those varieties, that'll do, right? Any one of those varieties, and there's your sauce already made for you. That's sneaky, isn't it? Is the mince cooked? More than likely. It's had about 5 minutes simmering while I've been talking. I could talk for England sometimes, but so it should be cooked. Let's try and make sure, shall we? Pick a bit out on a spoon. Each it. Yep, that's ready. Now, we'll get our tin jar of ready-made sauce. And we put it straight into the mince. Incidentally, if you want to use it in a curry, you can do that. You've got curried beef. Just straight in like that. A little bit more, I think. Now you can now just turn the gas up a little bit, just to bring it back to the boil, because you don't want hot mince and cold sauce, do you? So bring it back to the boil, get it all the same temperature. It's in a bolognaise sauce if you want, right? There's all sorts of varieties you can use, all with the basic mince. And it doesn't cost a fortune neither. Okay, is that back to the boil? Yep. It certainly is. Bring it back onto your plate and there you go. Minced beef with sauce. And yes, you can do that, can't you?